leaving Discord right now. But here's the real question nobody is asking. Is switching to Fluxer actually worth it? Or are people just panic switching because of the ID verification drama? Let's be honest. The recent changes on Discord, especially around age checks, verification, and privacy concerns, made a lot of users uncomfortable. Some users feel like platforms are slowly moving from anonymous communities to identity-linked systems. And that shift alone is enough to trigger mass migration discussions. But switching platforms is not a small decision. You're not just changing an app. You're leaving your servers, friends, communities, bots, and years of history behind. So, what are the main issues pushing users to even consider Fluxer? First, privacy concerns. With verification systems expanding in some regions, users are questioning how their data is stored, who processes it, and how long sensitive information could remain in external databases. Even without any confirmed massive ID leak, the fear of centralized data storage is real. Second, trust fatigue. Many users feel that large platforms eventually prioritize compliance, policies, and monetization over user control. When updates feel forced rather than optional, backlash grows fast. Third, platform centralization. Discord is a centralized ecosystem. If policies change, users have very little control. That's why privacy-focused and open platforms suddenly become attractive. And this is exactly where Fluxer enters the conversation. Fluxer is being promoted as a Discord-style alternative that focuses on simplicity, community control, and fewer intrusive verification requirements. The interface feels familiar, which lowers the switching barrier for most users. Servers, chats, and community features are designed to replicate the experience people already understand. But here's the reality most hype videos won't tell you. Fluxer is still new, and that creates its own risks. Smaller user base means fewer communities. Fewer integrations means limited bots and tools, and early-stage platforms often face stability issues as they grow rapidly. So, while privacy-focused alternatives sound attractive during controversy waves, they may not yet match the maturity, infrastructure, and reliability of a platform like Discord. Another major issue is network effect. People don't stay on platforms because of features alone. They stay because their friends, creators, and communities are already there. If your entire circle is still on Discord, switching alone can actually reduce your experience instead of improving it. Now, does that mean switching to Fluxer is a bad idea? Not necessarily. If your main concern is privacy, control, and avoiding heavy verification systems, trying alternatives can make sense. Early adopters often benefit from platforms that prioritize transparency and user feedback during growth phases. However, if you rely on large communities, advanced moderation tools, stable voice servers, and a massive ecosystem, moving too early might feel like a downgrade rather than an upgrade. So the smarter approach is not panic migration. It's strategic testing. Use Fluxer as a secondary platform. Explore its features. See how active the communities are, and most importantly, observe how the platform evolves over time. Because trends driven by drama fade, but platform choices should be based on long-term usability, privacy comfort, and community presence. In the end, the real question isn't, is Fluxer better than Discord right now? The real question is, what do you value more, convenience or control? Because the future of online communities is slowly shifting, and the platforms that balance privacy, trust, and usability will ultimately win.